Hello, my name is Kyle Gittens, Director of Emerging Markets here at the BTMI. From the time that I decided to pursue a career in tourism, and this was dating back from 2004 when I did the associate's degree in tourism and travel, and then transitioned into the bachelor's program at the University of the West Indies, a bachelor's degree in tourism and hospitality management. I knew that I was always interested in growing within the industry. I must admit at that point in time, I did not know where my journey would lead. But at the end of the day, I was always ambitious. And I said, despite wherever I had my start, I would make sure that I put my best foot forward and then work hard towards, being the best that I can be in that particular role. So I knew that the BTMI had a lot of opportunity for growth and development. And I must say growth didn't always come in terms of promotion or a salary increase, but then the opportunity to work and learn across different departments in the organization as well served me really well. So I must say I've been incredibly blessed in my journey. I started as an intern back in 2008, and I was assigned to the quality assurance department. Following on from my experience in quality assurance, which is now our product quality unit, I then transitioned into a short stint within our sports tourism department. And then in 2009, I was transferred to our research department here at the BTMI. I spent 5 years within the research department and then transitioned to a research analyst within our aviation department. And then when the company transitioned from Barbados Tourism Authority into Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., I expressed an interest in the business development role, in which I was successful. So in 2014, I moved to the London office as a business development officer there. I spent 7+ years within that market, building key strategic relationships with our tour operator partners and our airline partners. And then in late 2021, I transitioned into our New York office in the same capacity as business development officer, which I was responsible for the DMV area and building key strategic relationships with our diaspora there within the US market, and then also our meetings and incentives partners there. Then in 2022, I transitioned into the marketing manager role here at BTMI, a position that I held for 1.5 years, having an opportunity also to act as the director of marketing. Then the board of directors, they made a strategic decision to open up an office within our Latin America source market based in Panama. So then I was offered the role of Senior Business Development Officer within that market, a position that I held for 1.5 years before now transitioning into my current role as Director of Emerging Markets here at the BTMI. Well, for one, the tourism industry is very diverse, so there are a range of roles that you can explore, whether it's hospitality focus or tourism focus. For me personally, I always had an interest within the marketing side of the business and by extension, the business development side. So I always explored BTA or the BTMI now as a possible organization to work for. So first, I would recommend identifying the track that you are most interested in and identifying the organization that could provide you with the most opportunities so that you can pursue that career path within the industry. So before there was the concept of vision boarding, that is something that I always did without knowing what it was. So for example, when I was an intern at the BTA back then, when the HR department would send out different vacancies for like manager of research or a VP within one of our respective markets, I would always save the job description and I would highlight like the year's experience that is required, the educational qualifications that were required. And then I always worked on achieving those as personal goals for myself as well. So basically, knowing what you want to work towards and then taking the necessary steps to get there.